And we are back with more Silent Hill F. Last time we left off, we've just started our first New Game Plus playthrough. In that, we've discovered a few new things, and using a spoiler-free guide on how to guarantee that we don't actually miss the important stuff to get the new ending. Which, yeah, making sure we're on the right step here, because we've unsealed 2 of 5 shrines to eventually get the Holy Sword, or Sacred Sword. We have the fox emblem from our first playthrough Marriage, which allows us access to little secret side areas. And yeah, we're just kind of speeding through things as easy as can be. I totally forgot continue goes from last save, but alright, that's fine. And yeah, since basically we've already checked out the area that was sealed here by the little fox brooch, we can just try to speed through things here as fast as possible. We are looking for... Boy. Okay, we got the key to the storeroom, which was here? No. Alright. as best we can remember. Okay, so we checked out that down there. We need to get the thing for up there. And so yeah, so storeroom should be over here. There we go. And yeah, we'll hear creepy music, but I mean, previously didn't spawn anything. Although they are changing things up for the new game, so... Don't believe the fox's words. Stay away from the western room. I could have sworn that previously... I thought it was the fox's words that he didn't want us near the western room. But I mean, we've already gone to the western room. Though I feel like the doll's been warning us about different stuff this time around, which I could have sworn like things were slightly different previously. But okay, I mean... I thought the missing part was supposed to be somewhere in here. For all, we did get the key. Am I mixing things up? Because there is a down below. Okay, over here. And I do remember these things kind of like bursting forth. I can't fully make out the words on the pictures. Yep, I do remember that before. Yep, don't trust them. Which I think, I mean, that's kind of the intent right now. Yep. There we go. Place the Inari sculpture. Ah! Cutscene invulnerability. You know, we could just beat her up with this. Okay, get stamina back. I do wonder if I could just, like, not take this up, but I mean, I don't think there's a reason not to. So, Kata Naginata. Oh, okay, so I don't think we could have then... Yeah, okay, it looks like we're probably sealed in there until we picked it up. Okay. Alright then. Yep, head to the sacred door. Okay, Let's go ahead and save again. And I did basically make sure to confirm where the remaining seals were. So that way we won't overshoot things when we get to them. At least I think I know where they are. Yep, the key is the same as before. Yep, something supposed to go here, which, yep. So, okay, so let's go through the library. I'm still calling it that Sakuko at some point is gonna come up, but like... I mean, maybe it's the next time we get ending? And not one of these, like, second playthrough endings? Because, like, I was a bit surprised that she died right off the bat again. Okay, dried carcass, excellent. Figure let's take a quick look here, but we shouldn't linger too long since we know that they resurrect. Oh, yeah, let's take that bandage. I'm definitely happier with combat being way easier. Okay. Oh, I didn't realize we had to slide through. Is that... Okay, we could slide out again if we wanted to. I just wanted to check quickly around the corner. Okay, yeah, just dead end. I'd be curious if any new stuff around here, but I kinda get the feeling that probably not. Because there is... There's quite a bit of lore drop around here last time, but things are still pretty vague. Yep, all the secret arts, medicines come to us, spirit and flesh. I don't really recall any immediate enemy here. The crimson spring gushing from the womb. Deep within is the Shimizu family. Wait a minute. I mean, I thought that the missing person poster said Shimizu before, but maybe I'm mixing it up. It has been a day since the previous playthrough, so I'm like, okay. And I totally forgot, though, about the angle that maybe we have special blood. Because, I mean, like, we're marrying into the Fox family, but I thought that was from us saving the kid when he was young. Rituals held, the Igarashi clan, the last descendants. I don't think the Igarashi were the name of the Fox clan. Not enough, the honorable blood. Fill it up, make it full, otherwise... See, this is why I record stuff. I'll probably be watching my own videos after I'm fully done the series to be like... To try and fully gather everything. Gather up all the evidence. I tried to be quiet when they were talking, but I couldn't tell when they were going to stop talking. Okay. I mean, it seems like all the documents are still properly... like, obtained from last time. Because I kind of suspected that last time, that we can't pick up documents we've already picked up previously. Which is good. So no getting kind of, like, mixed up on things. Okay. Yeah, let's drop a single arare. Nope. We're staying clean. Yeah. There we go. Knock them down. So again, no anti-resurrection lamps until next time. Ugh. Now, where is the save point? I know there's one around here, because we need to use it to offer all the stuff up. Good. I can't remember if, like, it could actually get inside here, but it doesn't look like it. Because I thought one of these was... Okay, yeah. So it's a dead end over here, but let's just double check it real quick. Knock him down. Again, thank goodness for our previous playthrough Omomoris. I remember first being chased in here with an army of dolls behind me. Oh yeah, I think the save point was over here. Yep, here we go. Yeah, okay. Alright, let's go ahead and enshrine. Comb, and both dread carcasses. Which I think we need 3,000 to upgrade our Omamori slots. Yeah, whew, so many more. We could try enshrining the Higashi. Yeah, let's do that. Given a lot of our Omamori right now are about, like, reducing stamina, like, cost on things. Okay, which we're over here. Ah, okay, so this was sealed off from before, okay. I didn't put it together, but yeah, that's where we do the fight when Hinako comes back, like, way at the end. Okay. And I do recall the tutorialization of the crawling enemy here. Stone orb seems to be made from the same material as the stone key that Foxmas has given me. Maybe serves a similar purpose. Which we're letting it play out, just in case any changes. All the red fogs everywhere. Okay, there we go. Oh, I forgot they changed some of the stuff that's open and whatnot. And dodge on through. Wait. I've gone the wrong way. Oh no. Alright. And stamina back. Yeah. Alright. Just easy combat mode. We can just ignore the stabbing in our back. Okay, I don't have time to play with you. Like bob against the side there while this thing's crying. Higashi, we'll take that. Fine water, short. There we go. Now, I've been curious if this plays out exactly the same as before, because this is where we drink lava. Oh wait, no, we have a boss fight to do first. Derp. Alright, what items will we be given here? Okay, first aid kit. Bandage. I have to be careful of some of the stuff, because we are starting to hit our capacity. I guess let's try to pick up what we can. Okay, there we go. Sorry, let's go basically hit, give up the Higashi. Almost tempted about the, divine water. So I can't remember basically, like, what it stacks on. Does it stack on 2s, 1s, 5s? Let's see here. Okay, so it stacks on 3, so we can offer up... We could probably offer up 3, honestly. Given that we're on the easier difficulty level and everything. Okay, and then grab that. Let's go ahead and save. Alright, boss fight time. I'll be curious if anything is different this time. Like I said, I still suspect Sakuko to be key to the best ending. I mean, as long as I can do this, I'm gonna do it. I enjoy how much easier this is. Stamina, but that doesn't matter because she can barely do damage to me. I already went through the game having to do this seriously, so again, if the game's gonna make me go through it twice, I will enjoy not taking any damage. Okay, should be getting close to death. notice it said hold to skip new cutscene, so ooh.
怪我はないか。大丈夫だ。これしき大した。救急に律令のごとく行うがいい。つきものの分際でここへ踏み入ろうとは愚かな。
今のは
君についてきた汚れだろう。もう失せた。安心していい。属性に生きる以上、汚れがつくことは仕方がない。払えばいいだけのことだ。行こう。
I think the dialogue so far is the same as before, but I'm not 100% certain on that.
この先は神聖な領域だ。私も君も汚れは持ち込めない。ここで汚れを落とす。
So far it seems the same.
Sa, 君も。
はい。いや、
大丈夫。ただの水だよ。
Oh, here we go. But what does it mean?
What?
Does it mean we're gonna avoid that fate?
ドジだね。あんた階段から落ちたんだよ。
Oh, Rinko, you bitch.
あれ、引っ掛けて破いちゃったのかな。
特にあざはないみたいだな。痛むところはないか？
うん、大丈夫。それはよかった。
どうした？
行こう。時間を無駄にした。
よし、行こう。
私をちゃんと守ってよ。私、ひな子みたいに強くないんだから。
分かってる。俺から離れるな。
うん。
目指すは俺の家だ。裏道から山を越え県道に出よう。俺が先頭を行く。相棒はしんがりを。
分かった。私はシュウ君の後ろにいるね。真ん中なら安心だし。しんがりは引き受けた。
I'm still surprised that Rinko is so aggressive still, given that, like, it seems more official that we're engaged, or soon to be engaged, or someone's wanting to engage us. So again, like, I would have figured that she would have, like, kind of calmed the fuck down, but she hasn't. Still the same type of person that doesn't make me feel bad about dunking her in lava in the previous playthrough. But alright. So our next destination, basically, for our next shrine is over near the school. So it's keeping up basically the same thing as before. But to make sure we don't miss anything, we're going to try and space things out a bit here. Which, okay, if I remember correctly, the school is like pretty far down to the south. That was where the boss was. Wait a minute. Ah, okay, that's the Oinari-san shrine right there. It's okay. There you two are. Wait, where's my weapons? Oh yeah, I think I did break one at the very end.
こっちだ。大丈夫か、相棒。化け物につけられてないか？
問題ない。シュウ君っていつまでひな子のこと相棒って呼ぶの？相棒なんて呼び方、小学生の男子みたい。
相棒は相棒さ。俺は相棒を女扱いしてない。
そうだな。された覚えもない。
立ち話は終わりだ。行くぞ。
Okay, I don't think anything around here. Okay, it should be a straight shot down south. Although I don't remember if they've mentioned the school officially yet. I don't remember... Oh yeah, no, that's where the other shrine is. Yes. Yeah, there's where the road branches. Gotta double time it. Gotta keep marching. I'm kind of curious if new dialogue here or not. Should be able to break in right now, right? Yep. Okay, I'm not seeing anything new. Oop. Old medical record. Fujitori Kotoyuki, age 9. The patient had joined a group of children chasing down a fox that wandered into the village. The fox had attacked the patient, leaving... Ooh, wait. Okay. Leaving several lacerations on his face. The wound below his left eye is particularly deep and shows a considerable risk of scarring. During treatment, he suddenly fell unconscious and was measured with a fever of over 40 degrees. Emergency transfer of the patient to the prefectural hospital was requested. Upon arrival, however, the doctors were unable to detect any abnormalities, even after multiple rounds of testing. After confirming his condition was stable, the patient was cleared to return home the following morning. When questioned during a follow-up examination, the patient responded that he felt completely fine. According to the patient's mother, however, Kotayuki is like a whole other boy and has been applying himself to his schoolwork harder than ever before. Okay, because I think this is the boy that we saved from the fox attack. But it sounds like his original consciousness was maybe overwritten? So maybe Fox Mask is our old pen pal letter, but maybe he was a fox spirit all along still. And then it's a question though of his noble blood, how much of that is related to the fox, Oinari-san himself, and how much is just maybe a different curse on the lineage? Interesting.
先生ですか。
Local doctor's note. I had assumed up until now that possessed by the fox was some sort of curse. However, it turns out that among the followers of the Inari faith in Ibisugaoka, it can be more nuanced than that. I heard one tale of a housewife who was possessed by the fox after sharing some scraps of food with a real starving fox. As a sign of gratitude, the fox showed her the whereabouts of a hidden treasure. Another tale claims that a pious shaman was possessed by the fox and given premonitions of a coming famine. They were able to warn the town and stockpile enough food to endure it. There are numerous stories like this suggesting that being possessed by the fox is not necessarily a turn of bad luck. Though, with the influence of today's media from outside the town regarding ghost and horror stories, the fox has been seen as a purely negative phenomenon, particularly among younger generations. So look, I was saying, I don't necessarily think Fox Mask is evil. Both as the boy that we saved and as potentially a local deity fox spirit. Foxes are known for trickery, but I think there is a greater power struggle at play here. Okay, that's still down. I'm glad I broke into this house for the additional lore. Okay, should it still be chock full of wasn't it eyeballs before? Though I guess maybe this could have changed. Oopsie. And there's a drawer key. Okay, won't let me move the camera anymore. Oh wait, yeah, I gotta do this. Yep, okay, so still full of eyeballs. I wonder where all the eyeballs come into play, because we saw that before as well. In our possessed house, near the end of the game. Local doctors note, there are numerous tales of those who blaspheme against the Inari faith being possessed by the fox. These tales have no quantitative scientific basis, of course. However, I want to try my best to avoid outright refuting tradition and local beliefs. The effectiveness of any medicine provided to a patient who believes himself sick due to the fox possession is drastically low. As a man of science, I surprise even myself here when I say that, for the best results, patients should be told to offer the sincere prayers to Oinari-san prior to seeking medical treatment. By respecting and complying with local traditions, I feel I can build a far stronger rapport with my patients here. Okay. That's very similar to what was there before. Okay, we can't check out the fire pit. Some kudzu tea. Okay, there we go. Body has finally moved on. Gotta get prepared to beat it up. Can't open it. What? Oh, yeah. Oh, okay. Dried carcass. Let's get rid of a bandage.
こんなとこに置いとくなんて。
Okay, and we should be attacked now? Yep.
誰かいるの？
I remember we get attacked at some point. I remember the vagueness of all this. Okay, claw marks. Ooh, another dried carcass. Excellent. I mean, I say excellent, but I don't know what to give up, though. Probably a first aid kit. Okay, it doesn't seem that there'd be any new... That was some strong end of Evangelion vibes right there. There we go. It's cathartic. Cathartic taking these out so easily. Alright then, let's go ahead. I think we've plundered all we can here for new lore. Oh, right. I think I fell for that last time, but I guess we can't just leave the normal way. And we can't get over there at all. It's okay. Alright, let's not keep these two waiting any longer. Although I did want to check that mailbox, which is why...
相棒妙な化け物が増えてる気がしないか？
お前の宇宙戦争だって妙な宇宙人がどんどん増えてっただろうが。
ひなこって柊君と話すときは男の子みたいな喋り方だよね。
昔の癖が今も抜けないからかな。
俺たちは幼い頃からの付き合いだからな。
ふーん。だから男女の関係にはならなかったってわけ。
今はそんな話をしてる時じゃないぞ。行こう。
Okay, we're still roughly in the same area, so we can overwrite the previous save, but after we offer up things here at the shrine... Alright. 2 dried carcasses... Oh. In my head I thought basically we had a third thing, but I guess not. I mean, we could do it for the Kutsu tea. Yeah, let's go ahead and do that. So close to being able to, No, we would need 250 for this. Yeah, let's not try to push things too far here. Okay, so let's go ahead and overwrite this. Basically, need to buffer stuff before we go through that one-way house down further south. Which, wait, we're going further south to begin with, right? I totally forget. So hold on. I have to cough. There we are, okay. So that is blocked off, yes, we had to go through town. I am trying to remember the actual time they mentioned for going towards the school. Because yeah, next to the school should be where the next shrine we have to unseal will be located. Alright, nothing there. Alright. Good old horse, Omamori. All the running we want.
相棒こっちだ。
Okay. I guess we can grab this as an offering. I am trying to recall. Chizuru is actually like the store is closed off to us, right? Yeah, because I remember running through these guys before, and I don't think there's anything noticeable on the other side of them. I mean, we could totally do it though. We are in easy mode. We can take the hits. Hello, everybody. Yeah, okay, we can't actually get inside. Nor did I see any pickables. Okay, run, run, run. I think that one might have been a grabber, which is why I decided to do the double dodge. Okay. Shrine here. Record again. Go down 1. Because, yeah, coming up ahead, we should have... Yeah, I got knocked over. We should have the one-way house coming up relatively shortly here. Yeah, that's the thing I'm most concerned about, of, like, potentially overshooting. Go down here, get stamina back. Oh. Wait. Steel pipe. Good, good. Yeah. And yeah, around here it's with a tutorialized frogman. Nope. No pills for us, thank you. Wait. Not there. It was the ladder? No, I think I thought it was the ladder the first time here. But I thought this was open in our first playthrough. Oh, here we go. Okay. Also, only now do I realize she leads us into getting attacked here. No need to fight him. We got the barf monster coming up. Kitchen knife. Yeah, that's basically the baseball comic magazine thing. We don't need a bandage. Don't think we need the ararare. Maybe the ramune. I do wonder if I should give something up for a kitchen knife or not. All our weapons are pretty durable right now. Ooh, chocolate. And yet again, not seeing any new actual, like, dialogue pick-upables. Okay, Higashi, that'd be a good offering. I don't recall a doll being with them before. Okay, seriously? So yeah, stuff like that, getting trapped in a corner and just getting shredded, where I'm like, you know what, I do not feel bad about easier combat difficulty. Alright, excuse me. I think it was over here. Oh wait, no, this is where we found... We found the thing before, but now it's just red capsules, okay. Nope, nope, nope. Okay, don't go further this way. Alright, at this rate, might need to use a bandage. I guess it's over here? Here we are. Okay. And then save here until basically, we unseal the next shrine. There we are. And again, easier difficulty level. Full heal on shrine use. Now I wonder if this next scene is going to be different.
シュウ君、嘘ついてるよね。
知らねえよ。
騙せてると思う？ひなこを。
ひなこ、遅かったな。心配したぜ。
心配してなかったよ。相棒なら絶対に大丈夫って言ってた。
そうか。ありがとう。
Maybe I'm misremembering what scene it was, but I thought that was the scene where they talk about, like, Hinako being dead. There's no mention of that this time around, unless it was, like, some of the side dialogue that I missed when running. Okay, where are we? Isn't this a full... Okay, so that's a dead end that way. I mean, there might be something this time. Let's take things one step at a time. Okay. We're fine. Run up here until it disconnects. Okay. Alright, we are nearing where the thingamajig should be. Which I think it was near... Okay, so here's the statue we need to offer it to. But I think I remember seeing that it was near the waterfall that we had gone to the first time we were here. Yeah, so on the other side of... Yeah, there's the red capsules. And I gotta deal with you. But basically the priority is to make sure that we don't go into the school by accident. Yep, the Obon Festival lanterns for anti-resurrection purposes.
やめてくれ。そんな話今はしたくない。
やめないよ。柊君がしっかりと現実を見るまでやめない。
だからやめてくれ。俺は。
なら言ってあげる。ひな子はね、死んだんだよ。ひな子は向こうの世界で楽しくやっているんだから。
Okay, they still say dead.
相棒、遅かったな。さあ、行こうぜ。
I thought it might be like, Hinako's getting married, you have to face the facts. Though I still wonder if, like, our quote-unquote death is, like, symbolic of, like, marriage? So, you know, we've gone on to the other life, that is the life of being married. So we're dead to them. Broken Japanese gets a sandal. Beautifully decorated Japanese-style slippers. Whoever wore them did so for so long... whoever wore them did so for a long time, but it's now cracked beyond repair. Okay, so this should be the element wood. And now we need to bring it back to the Jesus statue that we saw earlier. I guess I should make sure I reference the guide to make sure I'm not taking anything for granted here. I'm just like, I have it down. Then I make some horrible mistake. But okay, no, it just seems like we need to offer it. Which, it was over here, if I recall. Wait, no. My apologies if my throat sounds out of order. I don't know if I'm fighting off illness or what, but definitely under the weather lately. Okay, it wasn't over here. Was it across the river? Hold on, need to cough. There we are. Alright, up here? Here we go. Offered the broken Japanese get a sandal. Okay. I found a damaged Ojiso-sen in the mountains. The characters etched into the stone base is indecipherable. What was that just now? My ears were met with the soothing chime of bells upon offering the item. This should do it. Okay. Excellent. Oh, hello. Just leave them be, and let's go ahead basically and save down here, now that we got the third seal out of the way. Oh, actually, can we enshrine the Higashi? Maybe two... I mean, it's not a lot. Let's see where this leaves us. Okay, we're 20 away. Yeah, we'll offer up a Ramune. Upgrade Omamori slots. Cool, we can now equip 4. Excellent. Okay, let's equip one and then save. Alright, what should be our fourth one here? I remember one being about durability on weapon stuff. Hold on, I got more coughing. Okay, so dodging does not consume stamina while in a near-death state. Not that good. Greatly decreases the amount of stamina consumed when sprinting in fights. Wait. We already have that equipped. Okay, yeah, they have the little flower. Okay. Omori Spider. Greatly decreases weapon durability consumption from performing light attacks, which we don't do a lot of light. Deals additional damage when using weapons with higher durability. Greatly decreases damage taken while dodging. Perfect dodge goes easy to perform. Maybe. Decrease enemy line of sight. That could be easy. Already have Hawk equipped. Throw's not too bad. Not be interrupted by normal attacks for healing. And then max health, max stamina. I think Clam might be the best here. Try to get some more stealth going on since we're just kind of running past a lot of things. Alright, let's go ahead and get inside the school, and also let's double check how we doing on time. Alright, cool. We are still good on time for hello. I went the wrong way. Alright, school should just be up here. I wonder how effective it will be to blitz through the school, given so many tight corridors. And all the weird scarecrow enemies.
鍵がかかってる。昔はなかったのに。
鍵は学校にあるはずだ。
ちょっと休憩しようよ。
And I believe the next shrine that we need to break is near Shu's house. So we should be good for some time.
もうダメ。しばらく休ませて。
相棒も疲れただろう。休んでてくれ。俺は鍵を探してくる。
わかった。
シュウ君が一緒じゃないと嫌だよ。心細いよ。お願い、一緒にいて。ね。
別に俺が一緒じゃなくても。
相棒も少し休め。鍵は私が探す。
そうだよ。シュウ君はずっと戦闘で頑張ってたんだから。後からついてくるだけだったヒナコの方が余裕あるって。
おい、そんな言い方をするなよ。
私は気にしない。二人とも休んでてくれ。行ってくる。
Look at that. Hanako trying to help out Rinko when Rinko doesn't deserve it. Alright, let's go ahead, power on through here. Yeah, floor plan. Which I guess it's not really needed to, Wait. I thought the first time I was here, these weren't already set up. Okay. School founder's anecdote. When Mr. Yoneda was 20 years old, he came across an injured fox. Being the good teacher he is, he attended to the fox's wounds, shared his food with it, and cared for it. One day, when the fox had fully recovered, it opened its mouth and spoke in a human tongue. After expressing his appreciation to Mr. Yoneda, the fox then told him, the next page is torn out and on the ground. Wait, if it's on the ground, shouldn't it be... Okay. Note for the Vice Principal. Vice Principal, please do not lock the key to the second floor in the desk drawer. It is impossible to open when you're not present. Yep, okay. Okay, so the puzzle should be easier than last time. All faculty on patrol duty to prevent students from going on to the second floor. Please ensure that the corridor is locked at the end of the day. On patrol this week, Vice Principal Matsuo. Okay, we can ride the pipe into the ground for just using it. Okay, some more Yokon. Yep, no good. We're open. And the game notice of Fox's sacrifice is hereby forbidden, so that's still the same. If it's anything like before, we should hop through this window, I think. Gotta jump out of me. Okay, Ramone. Student note, the desk drawers in the teacher's storage room have locks, but they're such bad quality that they're practically useless. Just the other day, I tried to use a hairpin to open it, and what do you know? It popped open almost immediately. What's the use for these secure drawers when they aren't keeping anything safe? Seems like Sakako left her hairpin near the basket inside of the rabbit hutch. Okay. Sakako always loves her hairpins here. Hello. Here we go. Hairpin can be used to open drawers in the place of a key. It's not gone. Yeah, we're gonna ignore that. Main building, second floor, stair key. Oh yeah, so we need the next key for that one. My poor throat is killing me. Alright, let's go outside and use the shrine to save. Which we came across the notes for that last time. Dried carcass. Go ahead and shrine that. I can't remember how much drawing in Omamori is. 500? Because we might want to do that for a bit, I think. Alright. Let's head to the second floor, and we know that basically the first class on the right will get the puzzle into cutscene. It's like we might be missing stuff, but as I've mentioned before, that we're gonna have to play it again yet one more time after this to get the full ending. There we go. Yep, sat there. Rinko sat behind me. Shu's desk. Wait, I thought Shu was over. Oh yeah, no, this is Rinko's desk. Okay. Yep, and it goes incoming. Alright, so since this is a puzzle, it might be different dialogue. I'm sorry for lying to you, but I thought I needed to get you alone to find out how you truly felt. Or feel. Look into your heart and try opening this box with your true feelings. Do you remember that day when it was just the two of us that went to the cafe? We talked about how it felt like we were delinquents since we were supposed to be going to school that day. But you know what? I didn't care what other people thought about us, because as long as I could spend time with you, that's all I needed. We both ordered the same cake that day. I can still remember that how my heart almost burst out of my chest the moment the same words flowed from those lips. The sweet and tart fruit cake on the mouth, or on the cake. The taste still lingers in my mouth like it was yesterday. Do you still remember the taste too? Alright, this time around we know that it's like... yeah, like to both sides here. Wait, now how do I... oh, okay, so it's only this stuff we throw about now. Okay, we're only going for fruit. Eggplant is not a fruit. That's a pie. That's sushi. That was almost too much easier. So, you did remember. Well, that makes me feel very special. By the way, are you over Hinako now? I apologize if I sound blunt, but I want to make it clear. That girl is dead. I know you're going through a rough time right now, and you must be in such pain. But you know, I can be there for you. Would you rather go through it yourself still? I can I can picture us slowly unfolding the pages of our hearts, talking about our small, mundane details of our day-to-day lives. By filling up one journal after another with our thoughts, I know we can make a fresh start, a blank page upon which we can write the new story of our lives. Surely you can see it too. Okay. Slide. Okay. Blank page, so books. Maybe? Okay, so maybe only books. I'm glad to hear that you're trying to stay positive. And remember, I'll always be here for you if you need anything. You know, you're not the only one who's sad because Hinako is no longer with us. If the two of us could huddle together, we could soothe this pain that bites like the cold of winter. And then surely spring will arrive, welcoming us with sakura in full bloom to celebrate our union. Can you picture the beautifully blooming sakura awaiting us? Okay. Looking only for sakura. Again, it almost feels too easy. Dear Shu, I like you. I love you. I always have and I always will. I'll be waiting to hear what you think of me. Second floor, classroom, generic key. It might unlock the classroom door on the second floor. Okay. Shu hasn't read this letter. Yeah, okay. All the same stuff as before. Time to get a talking down from our sister.
こんなところにいたのね。
お姉ちゃんどこ？
お友達と楽しく過ごせた？ならそろそろお支度をなさい。もうお友達とはお別れの時間よ。
お姉ちゃん。
あなたが殺すのはあなたの手で。それができるからここへ来たのでしょう。
それってどういう？
Okay, so that was definitely new dialogue there.
校舎内まで入ってきてる。
Asakura Ayumi, freshman class 1, 479. Sure, we'll take another toolkit. Okay, use second floor generic room key. We don't need the Ararare. Origami of grievances. TT is the most disgusting person I've ever met. I wish someone would destroy her locker. If anyone wants to make my wish come true, her locker combination is 377. Okay, so 377. Yep, liar, liar, liar. Okay, 377. 377. Son of a... I didn't even see them. You know, I know this isn't necessarily the name that we're looking for, but I'm just gonna try it out anyway. Okay, yeah, not them. Didn't even show us the name because the subtitles were already busy. Okay, that's not it. There we go, TT. Oh, dried carcass. Nice. Now, that said... Oh, there's some ramen, eh? Okay, I'm supposed to have the other combinations. Ugh. If only I remembered basically what the test scores were upstairs. Because I think that was AA. I'm not going to get ahead of myself by saying, thank goodness there's no monsters here. Okay, 479 for AA. Four seven nine, 479. Four seven. What? Okay. So she didn't make it her test score results. Unless it's this person somehow, but I doubt it. Yeah, okay. Yeah, okay, so we have to find all the clues. Sure, why not? Don't think we need the first aid kit. Okay, that's 80. Okay, can't open it. I knew this would be taking a bit more time than other puzzles, since it's like hunting around for all the different clues. Though I am glad basically at the steps they have made to make it easier. If I recall correctly, opening this causes them to spawn in the hallway. Old Annex main gate key. The key to the old annex behind the school. It can be used to open the hall doors. Okay. Note the teacher, Ayumi from the track and field club, said she found a key with a key box written on it during practice. If she still hasn't gotten it back to you, then she probably left it in her locker when she went to change. So that's Ayumi, so I think it's... Was Ayumi AT? No, Ayumi is AA, I think. To be honest, I would be surprised if she forgot. She looked exhausted after practice. Okay. Okay, so that's basically the clue for T2. Okay, we probably... another bandage. Yeah, sure. Ooh, anti-comb. Alright, let's get rid of 2 bandages. Yeah. Ah, stuck. Alright, let's go ahead. Actually, okay, we can't open that up. Alright, let's go ahead and enshrine the Anticomb, the dried carcass. Thought we had Higashi to enshrine, but maybe already did that. Do one of the Ramones. I think that should be good. And then draw Omamori. Increases max sanity. Okay, the next one's 600. I assume even though it's like, draw a random one, I assume they unlock in order. Okay, let's go down over here. Okay, so we'll want to go to the annex. Yeah, I do remember these dropping down or something, maybe. Not seeing anything immediately noticeable. Gonna leave him. I will never forgive you. I'll put a curse on you. I want you to know true misery. And agony. Die, writhe in agony, over and over. Die, die, die. Hinako! Joke's on you. I'm dumping you in lava next time we go to Fox World, so aha! Huh. Big old mystery box that we can't... Oh, isn't... Aren't these the boxes of pills? Nope, between lovers. 451 plus 3 to the square root of 6. XOXO Mickey. Is it supposed to be easy? Do the math for me. Do the math for me. Dang. It's like I have my phone, which is a calculator in this day and age, but still. Okay, was it over here? Can we open up the, No, okay, we can't. I think I fell for the exact same thing last time. Asakura Ayumi, row 4, line 2. Alright. Asakura's textbook. I'm a mermaid. The sea is calling out to me. I can't believe this school doesn't have even a pool. The sea. The sea! The best thing in the world. It's so lovely. It's now my locker combination. Okay. Origami of grievances. Oh, how I wish I could just climb inside his locker and drown in the smell. I can't believe his combination is the same as his name. AOI. That's so cute of him using his name in code. Ooh, chocolate. Nice. Alright, so we should have enough to open up some of the locker stuff. Wait. Yeah, okay, this... No, it doesn't open up. Okay. I was like, oh yeah, this opens up after I'm done there. It does not. My memory is a sieve. No between lovers. Mickey, I have absolutely no idea how that crazy formula spells Aishiteru, but I love you too. Oh. Okay. Yeah, I'm just like, You know what? We don't need to open up all the lockers. Okay, come on. I know you're gonna drop down at some point. Or I guess not, but okay. AOI. AOI? Origami of Grievances. I've been to find out Suga's locker combination. The weird thing is, when you convert the code, it looks like a cry for help. So what am I supposed to do? It's not like I can do anything. Okay, and that one was SOS if I recall. Okay, that'd be 505. Hey, Shriveled Abarage. Nice. And then the C. 534? There, the key cabinet key. Keys for days. Yeah. Yeah. Justify my new steel pipe that I can pick up in here. Dang it! There we go. Just beat them to a bloody pulp. Alright, there we go. New steel pipe justified.
やっと見つけた。
Okay, key to the back mountains. Excellent. Okay, let's go ahead and use the shrine first. Boom. Record. I should have been trying the item first, but whatever. There we go. Probably one Yokon. Draw Omamori. Slight restores health after each successful counter. Okay. Alright, let's get out of here. Time for us to take a nap back into Fox domain.
ならさ、私と二人で新しい宇宙戦争を始めようよ。シュウ君が望むなら相棒の役でも悪の女幹部の役でもいいんだよ。
鍵見つけたぞ。
おかえり。面倒をかけたな。相棒も休めよ。俺たち先に休んだから。
休みなよ。私とシュウ君で寝ずの番をしててあげるから。
いや、私は本当に大丈夫。
ひなこ、休めよ。あとは俺たちが見張っておくから。
おやすみ、ひなこ。でもさ、シュウ君もああいうの好きでしょ。
興味ねえよ。
でも
Oh, Rinko. Just, we could play Space Wars, adult Space Wars, it's just like...
魂を奪われた私だ。今度は私が君の魂を救い 古き君の命を奪おう。
Oh, whoa, what? What? What?
無理しなくていい。まだ休んでいるといい。
起きられます。
辛い儀式だったろう。よく耐えた。よく頑張ってくれたね、ひな子。さあ、先に進もう。
Oh, this is new. Yeah, Fox Arm. When starting the game from a completed file, using an offering that recovers sanity will also fill up the Kudzu seal. Oh. When starting the game from a completed file, Soul Siphon will be able to affect multiple inanimate enemies in a small area. Interesting. I really wonder how it's going to kind of change, like, how things going to play out. Yeah, when the Kudzu seal is filled. Okay. And all this seems to be the same as out of the second part there. Yeah. Okay. Fascinating.
美しい腕だね。血潮さえ美しい。
ありがとうございます。
I just wonder when it comes time to the ritual, like what's going to... We're going to lose the other arm? We're going to go full fox wolf? Could have sworn that there used to be a save in here. Which, if I remember correctly, this should lead over to Rinko's half, which Rinko's half is the one that had the marriage door that we couldn't get through before, but we should be able to now. Well...
今日は一段と綺麗だね。
Damn straight. Look who's over lava again. Okay, let's go ahead and record. Alright. Again, first priority is back through here. That's right. No having to escape you over and over and over and over and over again. Ooh. Many dolls. Unfinished letter. My future friend. Spring unfurls around me in vivid color as I write you this letter. Upon your arrival, you may bear anxiety about your new life. The slightest remembrance of your old home may call tears to your eyes, like it once did to mine. The scent of ripe plumes joins with warblers' birdsong in bittersweet union, memories that call me home to a mountain village spring. Everywhere I turn, I am met with splendor. The sound of chirping warblers, the smell of sweet plumes. I am certain that this land, though new to you, shall become a place of respite and tranquility. You and I shall call the same village home, so please, share with me whatever weighs on your mind. I am eager to hear your stories of home, and together, we... Okay. Ooh. Omamori Swallow, performing a counter without using focus, increases damage inflicted, stacks up to 5 times and resets when damage is taken. Not really for me, but interesting. Okay, another Emma. Good. A perspective on Hiragami, or Hiragami. The other day, my honorable father-in-law told me that fate had smiled upon me, that my blood had been blessed by the stars. If I attempt to interpret his words, I can only understand them to mean that he believes that an intervention of good fortune, or coincides, allowed me to be so connected with this house. However, I do not believe he meant to humble me with his words. Instead, I think his words should be taken more literally. My very blood was favored by fate. In the world of mortals, there exist rare individuals who possess non-ABO blood types. So, maybe having blood that was blessed by the stars simply means I was born with a rare mutation. After all, there are many variations, some of which are as uncommon as 1 in 100,000 people. Perhaps when a human child who possesses blood that contains the power to deepen the bond between mortals and gods is born into a village, they are selected as a candidate for a hierogamous marriage. If such is the case, then it would explain why such partnerships are so infrequent. I wonder who shall be next to be welcomed into this world. If it is another child beloved by fate, then I would like to do all in my power to help their transition into a new life. Mayumi. Okay. Interesting stuff, interesting stuff. Alright, let's go ahead and dunk Rinko into lava. Okay, good. I'm trying to remember the proper seal order here. I think by default. Was it like nothing is open? Okay, well let's save again. Yeah, okay, so nothing by default is open. I remember getting caught up on this before. Bunny into... Oh, that's the leaf. Hold on. Put Bunny back. There we go. We're gonna try and go through it methodically here. I only realized a bit too late that it was on the ground crying. No resurrection for you. Alright, so let's see here. Over here? Ran right into that one. Okay. Quieted them, and here we go. Take that for an offering.
ここ千鶴屋を手放すんだ。進まなきゃ。先に。
Rinko's childhood diary. Today, I bought all my friends candy from the candy store. It's a lot more fun to eat with friends than to eat alone. Okay, take some kudzu tea. Talks origami. The handwriting here is erratic. Hinako, where are you? This must be my chance to talk to Shu alone. Why the hell are you here? And why the hell are you cozying up next to Shu like that's where you belong? And the cherry on top? Sakako decided to tag along too, just because of you. But I can forgive her. I mean, she did me the favor of dying soon enough anyway. What? How long are you going to keep living for? You're already dead. Quit haunting Ibusagaoka like some pathetic ghost. Questions? If I'm already dead, how can I be bothering you? Again, unless it's metaphorical death. Which is marriage. Does that mean Sakako got married? These candies bring back memories. Okay, let's go ahead and get Sucker Punch jump scared. Hello. The power is mine now. Okay, let's see. So glad I can stop them from resurrecting. Sure, we'll take a bandage, why not? Fox origami. All of a sudden, the town was enveloped in a thick fog. Everywhere I looked, I saw strange monsters. I could only bring myself to sit inside my empty house, alone and shaking. That's when Shu came and rescued me. After that, it didn't matter how terrifying the outside world was, so long as I was able to spend it alone with Shu. The handwriting suddenly turns frightening. But then, I realized that cockroach Hinako was with them. What are the odds? Just die, you pest. You don't belong in this town anymore. Did you forget that? Yum, yum, yum. Today I bought all my friends candy from the candy store. The handwriting turns oddly disoriented. Everyone was slobbering over the snacks and thanking me again and again. It reminded me of the time I fed fish at the park. The way their mouths gaped wide as they begged for food. What a bunch of idiots. And that poor as dirt Hinako. All it took was one piece of cheap candy to have her following me around like a dog. It's almost cute how stupid she is. A cockroach like her deserves to die. Yep, there we go. Leftward-facing Foxcrest, an emblem found in a strange room. It has been jutting out at the bottom that seems like it can be inserted somewhere. Okay, through the door. Yeah. I'm trying to talk to Rinko, doll. I'm sorry, you were saying? Okay. Alright, we swapped that. Let's save again. Let's crank this. Which should then... Let's see here. Okay. So that locks off that one. I try to remember how to get to that, like, hooked around little enclosure. Okay. I guess flip this one back. Okay, yeah, so over in here should be open now. Yeah. Leap from above. Let's see here. Is there anything inside here that we haven't already gotten? Not seeing it if there is. Oop. Oop, an sushi, not bad. Okay, so what path would this have opened up? Here we go. Okay, I think it's this one. Dang it. Excellent. Ooh, dread carcass. Nice. We'll swap out a bandage for that. Okay, classroom. I do like how even Hinako's like dialogue is her post-surgery spaced out like mumbling. Rinko's diary. I've wasted years of my life at school carefully putting on the good girl act, pretending I was perfect in every way, basking in my own sense of superiority. Back then, I sincerely believed I was better than everyone else. But things are different now. I can see how I've been looking down on others just to falsely raise myself up. I can't help but wonder, though, how has everyone else seen through my act this whole time? Hinako, Sakako, even Shu. Maybe they've always seen through me, straight to my rotten core. Maybe all this time, they were only pretending to be my friends. The handwriting is seething with unfettered hatred. But I'm not the one at fault. It's all because of that awful Hinako. If only you were gone, then I wouldn't be feeling like this. The rest is too disoriented to read from here. Okay, grab the divine water. Okay, nothing here. Flip the lights. And if I recall correctly, it's not until we grab the thing from the desk that things like spawn. Wait, wasn't her letter? Oh yeah, no, I think we need to like look at this first. Forward, fox-facing Chris, and emerald down in a strange room. There's some jutting out at the bottom that seems like it can be inserted somewhere. Boom. good. Nom 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 nom. Huh, we're actually not able to read the second part of Rinko's letter. Whoop. There you go. Rinko's diary. I should have never pretended to be something I wasn't. If I hadn't, then I would have been able to look Hinako in the eye. I could have told her what I really think of her. Put her in her place. But I've let everything sit and fester. And now the wound has turned necrotic. So even though this day... So even though this is the day all my wildest dreams are coming true, my heart still feels heavy. My heart still feels heavy. There we go. The handwriting is chaotic and full of violent energy. This is a bet I made, so I'll lie in it. But I won't ever, ever forgive you for what you did to Shu. How dare you hurt him? Shu may not cry or scream at you like I know he wants to, but I'll make you feel his pain all the same. Hey, it's not my fault Shu never spoke up. Okay, that looks good there. Okay, trying to remember what the last combination would be then. Because I am Hinako. I do wonder if we had to dunk her in lava though. Like, do we have to kill her to progress? Okay, that one's turned up. Okay, so they both reset. Wait, no, I can't have them both down. Dang it, this is why I'm having trouble remembering. It's like, okay. Wait. Here we go, I think. Yep, alright, Rinko's room. Not seeing anything new. Oh. Rinko's secret journal. I wish I could live in a world where it's just Shu and me, but I don't mean that I want the rest of the town to disappear. No, what I truly want is a world where Shu and I can bask together in the spotlight, with everyone else standing in the background as our supporting characters. I don't suppose there's a spell I could cast that could create such a dream world. Oh, Yokon. Oh, I forgot the cash in the dried carcass. And the Hikashi. Okay, I guess we'll just leave that be. Okay, not seeing anything else, so let's hit the lights. Rinko's secret journal. I wish I could live in a world with just Shu and me, but I don't mean that I want the rest of the town to disappear. The handwriting turns erratic and disoriented. No, what I truly want is a world where that nasty little cockroach named Hinako, who's already crawling all around Shu, is gone. I don't care how it happens. She can die in an accident or some rare disease. Hell, she can just move to a far off country for all I care. I just want her gone forever. Won't any of the gods answer my prayers? I forgot about the Shu drawings she has around. Here we go. Alright, we're facing Fox Crest, and then we'll found in a strange room. It's some jutting out the bottom that seems like it can be inserted somewhere.
リンコとお別れできる。
I'll leave them all in the room. Let's go ahead and save before we dunk her. Investigate the device in front of the cage. Investigate, yes. Triskill Emblem Key, obtained after bidding for Odorinko. It seems to be able to open a door somewhere, and it's much bigger than a normal key, as it was made for some huge creature to use. We know she'll be fine. She comes back later. Toasty! But still alive. Ish. Okay, back to the main hall. We are starting to run out of time here for today. Well, let's go ahead, basically. Go over to Sakuko's side of the... Ooh! Oh, yeah. Because this one will open until the other one's pressed. Yeah, okay. For a second, I thought maybe we could actually spare someone this time, but I guess that wouldn't make any sense given the overall theme so far. Yep, need to find the key. Oh yeah, we need to enshrine some things here. Enshrine the Hagashi, enshrine the dried carcass. Maybe even an Inari sushi, honestly. Yeah, that should be okay. Then also pick up the Higashi and then immediately enshrine it. Oh, that's Yokon. So, same thing. Enshrine. Yokon. I think the next one was 700? Yeah. Tempted to push on. Yeah, let's see if we can't basically power through this really quickly. Don't even need the light. Man, I kind of want to push through things here to see if we can't, at the very least, get endings 2 and 3 by the end of next recording. Doubtful, but, you know, one can hope, one can try, one can dream. Yeah, all these things are sealed. Dang it, thought I was far enough away. Okay, grab the Higashi. Sakuko's diary. I normally hate gym class, but today was different. Something nice happened. The handwriting here is erratic, as if overcome with emotion. Little Miss Perfect tripped and fell today. Looks like even Hinako, the star athlete, can mess up. She scraped her knee and started bleeding. I wish she had fallen flat on her face and ruined that pretty nose of hers too. Aw, she thinks I have a pretty nose. Okay, it's opening up this. And then, get in here. Yeah, there we go. Okay, cool. Yep, it's crying over there. We duck down here. Okay, so it's trapped over there. Okay, where? Dang it. Wait, nope. Oh, okay, so it doesn't count as a bloody wall for melting it, since we should have the power right now. Okay, can't get through there. Okay, let's take this guy down here. I was hoping I'm just finishing them off. Okay, nice. Shriveled Abarage. Okay, now the big thing that I got tripped up on last time here was... that opened up... no, it closed off the locker room. But I think it was like if we go through the entire thing again? No, this is closed off too. Wait. Oh boy. Okay, we opened up this. This is on me for being like, yeah, I want to basically see how far we can get here. Then immediately get turned around. Okay, no, wait, so we go back. Okay, hit that. Which opens both doors now? Yes, that door is open, as is the locker one again. And then, yeah, we go through it again now that things are being painted, like, on the wall. Yeah, so let's save. Okay. Second time, same as the first. Although we should keep an eye out for any... oop, like this. Sakuko's diary. I had a strange dream. It was about a very old sword. One that was cursed, steeped in evil energy. Which, that's what we're looking for. The sword must be the source of the corrupt god's power, I'm sure of it. But because the sword itself is divine, it can't be destroyed. However, if someone were to purify it, then surely the corrupt god would be weakened, or could be weakened. If the sword can be submerged in the elixir that exorcises evil spirits, then it could be used to sever the strings that control those who roam lost through the fog. Interesting. And I feel like that's very important information. But which one's the corrupt god? Did Oinata-san get corrupted at some point? Is that what's going on? Up divine water. Meant to do a heavy attack follow-up there. Okay, so that's open. This is closed. Okay, was there anything in here? Bandage. Hey, Mr. Rabbit, guess what? I've decided that today I'm giving you a new name. The handwriting here is erratic, as if the writer were overcome with emotion. Your new name is Hinako. Got it? Hinako. Don't you think it's super cute? It's the same name as that awful, horrible, mean, cruel Hinako who left me all by myself and went far, far away. I hate her. I know she threw me away. Or I know why she threw me away. It's because I'm dark and sad and mean. Dang it, I forgot the stuff I need to cut off Hinako's... Wait. Dang it, I forgot the stuff I needed to cut off Hinako's arms and legs. Oh well, I'll just cut her into tiny pieces tomorrow. I assume she's talking about the rabbit. There we go. Yep, okay, there's one of the big dudes. Rip and tear. Okay, good, good. Okay, any additional entries over here? Not seeing anything. Still not seeing anything, although that's a... Oh, okay, we're full up on Kudzuti. Oh, I forgot to enshrine the Higashi. Oh, wait, no, I think I'll pick up the Higashi later. Ooh, a shrine. Excellent. Shrine. Shiva Abarage, and Higashi. Draw Omamori. Greatly increases stun power when weapon durability is low. Omamori Bear. Not bad. Okay, next 800. Let's grab that. I think it's a Kudzuti, right? Alright. Shrine. Kudzuti. Good. Good. Okay, so far so good. Letter of concern. Dear Hinako, good luck and bad luck are two sides of the same coin. For one person, today could be a lucky, but for someone else it might be the opposite. Right now, a bright sun shines upon you, but that sun also makes your shadow very long and dark. Dark shadows draw evil toward them. I really didn't want to send you a letter like this on your special day, but I just couldn't get it off my mind. I sense that your fortune has taken a turn for the worse. That there's just something not right about the sun and the shadow that surround you. Where are you, Hinako? This should be a day for celebration, yet the note was left unfinished and crumpled up. Okay. Alright, let's go ahead and grab Sakuko's dream. Oh, okay. Can't actually do anything with that. But okay, again, like more stuff about me getting married. Okay, we're saving again. I figure once we sacrifice Sakuko, we can basically probably call it for today. Okay, good. Don't think I needed that bandage, but whatever. Okay. Little prison cell's back open. Locker room's also open. I don't think we go back in here until we start this. She defined paper. Two must face each other as to pray for mutual prosperity. Those who do shall lift their heads to level height as if their reflections in a mirror as custom dictates. With the shading of light shall you condemn the past to the dark. I wonder if we need basically like both sides to be looking at each other. Okay, I think I overthought it. Because that's how it was in the other previous difficulty for the puzzle. Okay, restraint lampshade. Lampshade found near Sakuko's cell. The design resembles something tangling. Talon lampshade. Lampshade found near Sakuko's cell. The design resembles sharp talons. And then nothing else, alright? Yeah, okay. The White Rabbit emblem key, obtained after bidding for Oda Sakuko. It seems to be able to open a door somewhere, and it's bigger than a normal key, as if it was made for some huge creature to use. Okay. Alright. Where are we? Oh yeah. I'll go this way. I think all the things are just open now. Dried carcass. Excellent. I remember there was like a wedding marriage door on this side, but didn't think so, and I don't see one either. Looking around for one last letter from her. Oh, I think you'll see the entrance door opening. Okay. Okay, let's return to the Grand Hall, move forward 1, and then that's basically where we will call it. As I quickly investigate one more time to make sure that we're not missing anything, but again, we'll be back in time enough. There we go. Alright. Next time, we'll go ahead and say goodbye to Shu for... boy, second time? Third time? Feels like we've done this a few times. And I'm very curious, basically... where the... like, I have ideas of where the story is, but I'm like... I'm thinking things, I'm wondering things, like... so, it seems like our pen pal letter is possessed by a fox god, Oinari-san, who may or may not be corrupted due to the water dragon, which is head of Yamanote no Orochi, which is itself maybe just drugs, and this is symbolic of us bidding farewell to our childhood and friends as we get married or go forced off to get married. But again, we're getting married to something supernatural. I think there is something spooky going on. So many things. Oh yeah, let's go ahead and have Kina go face the camera with her beautiful foxy self. That I do like this twist too. That basically we are foxed much earlier. Which again, I really wonder what's going to happen in the next part. Like, are we going to lose our other arm? Is that where this is going? Gonna lose our full head? Our legs? Yes. Questions. But alright. All that and more next time. Okay. Later.